I'm the Artistic Director of Oily Cart, and welcome to London! Today we're going to show you a little bit of London. This is Tottenham, which is North London, which is the area that I live in, and it's a beautiful autumn day, which I think you call fall. Hello. This is a squirrel. It's a grey squirrel. You get red squirrels up in Scotland, which is up north. Oh, no. So this is the old town hall of Tottenham, but now it's an arts centre. So inside it, lots of activities, dance lessons and drama lessons and music. So up on the roof, you can see some pigeons, and London's famous for pigeons. Sometimes if they're nice, we feed the pigeons, and the pigeons make this really brilliant noise that goes and they're everywhere, especially in the middle of London.
I have a question. How do you get around in London?
So I live in North East London. This is called Seven Sisters Station, which is the tube station. So we call the underground system, which is the quickest way to get around London, the tube. And I'll show you on the map where Seven Sisters is. So these are all the different tube lines, and this blue one, this is called the Victoria line, and it's amazing because it whizzes right through London really quick. And we are all the way up here near the top. So it's like northeast London. Other ways people get around London is on a bike, or I'll show you the big red bus.
I was wondering, what do homes in England look like?
So this is the bit that I live in. It's on an industrial estate, so there are lorries and all types of businesses that happen around here. But then there's some secret houses inside some of the warehouses that lots of different artists and creative people live in, all together. So I live with 7 people, but some people live with 20 people. I'll show you inside my one. So tucked away in this gate is my concrete garden. Come in. So I never had a garden before. So in London, people have really small gardens, or even just little window boxes, maybe a bit like in New York. So even though we don't have grass, we've just got a bit of pavement. We'll sit outside and have a fire on, or have some lights on. So this is my very strange house, but at the weekend we had a jellyfish party, so we've got lots and lots of jellyfish decorations on, which look really nice when it's dark and all the lights are on. One of my housemates loves the deep sea, and she lies in the bath and she watches deep sea documentaries all about jellyfish. So we had a deep sea jellyfish party, and we had some bubbles. It's very sensory. The really fun thing about living in a warehouse like this is that you get to meet completely different people, which is why I love living in London. So I live with people who do painting and who do music. So this painting here was done by someone I live with, and this one over here. So you always get to do really fun, creative stuff together. When I'm not working, usually what I love to do is listening to music and going out to gigs with my friends, but we can't do it at the moment. So instead I spend lots of time listening to music or the radio, or I have a go at making my own music, because I am just learning to play this big double bass, which I love because it makes really deep noise and nice vibrations. This is the River Lee, which runs quite near where I live, and one of my favourite things to do is to take a kayak I've got, which is inflatable, but it's got a hole in it at the moment, so I couldn't show you, and to row down the River Lee and the canals. It's really fun. But these boats here are all down the river, and lots of people live in these boats because London rent, like New York, is really expensive. These are some lovely little homes for people to live in.
What's your favourite snack?
My favourite snack to eat is a biscuit. I know you call them a cookie, but in the UK, we call these biscuits, and these are the best biscuits in the world. They're called hobnobs. And the name comes from the olden days, where people used to sit around chatting, eating biscuits with their friends and hobnobbing, which is what they call the chatting. And the best thing to have a biscuit with is a cup of tea. We love tea in the UK, which is why we've got such a big box of tea bags. This is the best tea. It's called PG Tips, and it's really, really nice and strong. But I don't just like this English tea. I like tea from all around the world. I like chai tea from India, which smells amazing, like Christmas. I like green tea, which you get from Japan, which gives you a nice big boost in the morning. And I even like sort of cleansing tea, which gives you a bit of a detox. But the best thing to do with your hobnob is to take your big cup of tea and to dunk your hobnob in and leave it for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's really nice and soft and gooey. My favourite place to drink my cup of tea is in our little concrete garden, swinging in my hammock, which is really, really relaxing. And I really like being under this huge tree, which we think might be a magic tree, because if you lie down and look up at the leaves in the wind, it makes you feel really relaxed. So when we started today, it was a beautiful sunny autumn day, but this is England and it is London, so now it's gone really rainy. So you've seen both sides. But it's been lovely hanging out with you, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of where Oily Park comes from, and we hope to get to see you